Hey YouTube, it's Brian from Custom Fast RC, bringing you another video tonight, the night before Thanksgiving. So I'd like to start out with Happy Thanksgiving to everybody and their families. With that being said, let's get started here. It's going to be a rig review on my Traxxas TRX-4. Not really going to get into all the ins and outs of the Traxxas TRX-4. This video more on the upgrades you can get, things you can do to make it look a little bit different than stock. So let's get started with the light kit. This light kit is from Traxxas, specially designed for this rig. You could buy everything individual or you could buy it as a kit. I've seen it go from anywhere from 85 to 110 bucks for the whole kit. A little disappointed in a few areas. They decided not to put LEDs on the lower fronts here or on these two rear lights in the rear cluster. So a little disappointed there. Hopefully they upgrade that in the future. Then you get the rock lights underneath the fenders. There's 2 clusters per fender. Light up the trail pretty good for you at nighttime. There's a high and low setting switch behind the light bar. Go bright or low, whatever you decide on. But just showcasing the light system a little bit. We're gonna get some lights on here. Get a little better look at the body. I scrapped the new bright Jeep body program that we were talking about in July when I first got this kit. I'd have to change too much. I'd have to give up the inner fender wells, cut up the body on the new bright. Didn't want to go through all that, so I went back to the Traxxas body. Did buy a clear one, painted it the color I wanted to paint it. Went with a dark green from Tamiya. Two-tone black. Used the Duratrax black. Pretty excited the way it came out. It's not super scale, but it's pretty close. Some of the scale guys will definitely beat me up on the blacked out windows. Just wanted to stick true to what the Traxxas body looks like. Plus I'm not a fan of looking at the battery and all the electronics through the windows anyways. So until Traxxas comes up with an interior or something like that, this is what I'll be going with. Put a few little decals on there that junk it up too much. Okay, let's start going over some of these upgrades that you could get for the Traxxas TRX-4. Everything on this truck except for the stuff that I made, I bought off the eBay. All you have to do is go to eBay site, search Traxxas TRX-4, and all kinds of stuff will come up. First thing I started with was a Stinger front bumper from Yeah Racing. It is winch compatible. Got the popular RC 4-wheel drive Warren winch. This is the lighter duty version. Looks a little bit more scale than the version that's capable of lifting a lot more weight. Holes do not match up for the Warren winch, so you will have to drill new mounting holes. Second feature that I really liked was the front headlight grills, so I did get those. Also on eBay. Add a nice touch of realism to the truck body. I want some mock hinges on the hood and on the doors. Some door handles. A couple different companies out there making these items. Window grates. Got these from RC Mart. A few different styles out there. This style had defender molded right in with the window cage. Thought that was pretty cool, so I got them. The tiny screws are a bit of a pain in the butt to deal with. Just be patient. I punched a little hole in first and then ran the little screws in. Helps to have a magnetic Phillips head screwdriver. The sand racks, or sand boards, whatever you want to call them, I made those myself. A lot of these scale detail things you can make yourself, save yourself some money, and sometimes they turn out a little bit nicer than what's offered out there. Now this cargo net and tarped cargo, I made that myself also. Wanted to keep it clean, didn't go with the sleeping bags and the traditional type stuff that people are using in the roof racks. A little bit of paracord, some vinyl and some foam, a little bit of shoe glue. And you could put this together. It is removable, so you could get to the body clips. Speaking of body clips, take them out real quick. Wheels are the RC 4-wheel drive Super Swampers from Interco. G-made center cap. RC 4-wheel drive mini hexes. Those come in different diameters and lengths. They come in black also. RC 4-wheel drive disc brake in the inside there. They bolt right up to the RC 4-wheel drive stamped steel wagon wheel bead locks. You could get these silver and white. 1.9. I'm going to put an aftermarket tire on the TRX-4. You might want to go with the Crawler Innovation Deuces Wild closed foams. They're a little bit firmer. This truck is heavy. It weighs 10 pounds with the battery. She is a little bit on the beefy side. Some other scale things you can make. Just grab a shoelace, wrap it up, put a little electrical shrink wrap around to tie the loops, and get yourself an instant tow rope. And we got the Yeah Racing jerry cans. Replaced the Traxxas jerry cans that come with it. These are a little bit more detail. Just use a black tie wrap and kind of looks like a black bungee to hold them in. Matching spare tire. You buy dual exhaust mock kit. Some people rather not go with that because it's more stuff to drag on debris when you're crawling. Another pretty awesome scale thing that I bought was a high lift jack. It is a name brand for a 1-to-1 jack you could buy. Very detailed. Still running the stock rear bumper. Haven't found anything that I really liked out there yet. Eventually I will be upgrading that. I think dual exhaust gives it a nice look. Falling off the rack here. Alright, let's pull the cover off real look, take a look inside. Got a few things going on there. Oh, wait a minute, I got the rock lights on. I did go with aftermarket portal cases. These are from D-Hawk Racing. Get them off of eBay. For the best bang for your buck. You get the front and rear cover all together. The fronts come separate than the back, so you got to buy 2 sets. I didn't use the front cover because I did buy some brass front covers that help with keeping the center of gravity down low. TRX-4s are top heavy. Those are from MFR. I believe that they're the first company that came out with aftermarket portal covers. Sorry about the shakiness here, guys. Brass diff covers from Hot Racing. Again, trying to keep some weight down low. Those are 70 grams a piece. A little on the pricey side, but worth it. Change the shocks. Got some G-made shocks. Those are the diaphragms. 90 millimeter. Big bore. A lot more oil in there to control the dampering. I think they'll help out with a heavier crawler. Alright, let's get the cover off. I'll come back and get you in a minute. Always don't forget to pull your power cord off so you don't rip your lights out of the body. A little bit better look at the G-made diaphragms. Good looking shock. G-made also has quite a few different styles. You should go check them out. Went with the Mamba X speed controller. If you want to hook up the this is the power source for the Traxxas light kit. All you have to do is snip that wire off, braze it into your hot and your negative on your speed controller, plug it in, and you're good to go. There's another wire that does go to your receiver, so I guess there's two different power sources powering this power supply. These red plugs will fit into here, the power source for the Traxxas light kit, but a 3-pronger won't. They're special plugs from Traxxas that'll fit in there only, except for these red ones. That's all waterproof. It's the remote unit for the winch, RC 4-wheel drive winch. Went with the Tekin Pro 4 HD 1850 kV. Like I say, this truck weighs 10 pounds. Wanted to drop the kVs down a little bit. The system will run comfortably on 4-cell if you want to. Look at the dual exhaust without the cover. Yeah, racing bumper hitch. Let me get the speed controller shut off. Did go with the Hot Racing C hubs. D-Hawk Racing does make those also. You could get them. A little bit better look at the mini hexes in there. Do not Loctite those in. They strip very easily with the little socket that they give you, so just snuggle up there real good and just keep an eye on them. Stock drive shafts, from what I hear, are very, very good. But I am a big fan of the MIP drive shafts. They went ahead and made a set specially made for the TRX-4. You could probably use them on other rigs. A little bit more scale than the normal MIP shafts. Another look at the portal covers. And when you start adding aluminum, makes things look a little bit more scale, in my opinion. Nice touch, not needed, but they're nice to have. Still waiting for Hot Racing to come out with some aluminum axle cover or axle housings. There's a set on eBay right now you can get. They're complete, come with portal covers and everything. Not bad either. The price is real good on them. but I'd prefer to wait for the hot racing. I think I pretty much covered everything, guys. Did run an external power source for the winch. Sometimes you put heavy loads on the winches. Want to keep that away from your speed controller. Mounting aftermarket shocks, you will have to put spacers on each side of the shock because of the wide opening. Go with plastic spacers. I went with a couple O-rings on each side. Works out pretty good. Not sure if I'm going to replace the links. Those are, I believe, aluminum or steel. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, just wanted to go over some of the aftermarket goodies you could get for the Traxxas TRX-4. If you're shying away from the Traxxas because of the Defender body, from what I hear next year, Traxxas is coming out with a Bronco version of the TRX-4. You might want to look out for that if you're not a fan of the Defender body. That's pretty much it, guys. I want to keep this video kind of short. As always, if you guys got any questions, hit me up. Until next time, have a happy Thanksgiving. Talk to you later.